Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Pires 4 replay. Spawn on the north side as the yellow Ayyubids, we have Beasty. Spawn on the south side as the blue Malians, we have Wam01. We do have a mining pit going on up course, going some trees, pretty standard. When it comes to map generation, looks like blue has two mining pits close by each other, so both mining pits should be relatively safe. Also with some going up. He has collected the berries. Gotta have some gold here, deer here. So maybe a good expansion spot for secondary town, so it could be right here. Stone, small stone in the back line, large stone in the farther back line. Golden berries here. Ayyubids and Malians both can't consume boar, so Pumbaa is safe for now. And two large gold deposits are on the right side of the map, so maybe a bit more contest on that side of the map. For Malians, we mentioned two gold deposits. Doesn't get improved berries. Deer back here, very safe location next to some golden stone. A good spot for expanded location could be right there. More small berries. Somebody tells me the Malian players are probably going to be eyeing for the cattle ranches relatively early. That's pretty standard. The Grand Fawny Corral is pretty much a staple now. Well, the cows are the staple, but the landmark is usually desired. And usually the Falvia garrison has not really been selected too much. Montecore is of course being built. Ayyubids, of course, it is bugged where you don't see the research up here, and he's going for military wing reinforcements. So get some free desert raiders. Montecore will be completed first. Looking at decent amount of wood. Could be for another mining pit. Wonder if there's a proper spacing for housing around there. That's coming a little bit close, I think, but he should be able to squeeze around. Just make sure to start from this corner and then expand outwards. But maybe a room where he will get one less house, which is not too big of an issue, but it still nonetheless will be a very safe location to collect up that gold. He does want the stable there. His opponent eyed for a bit of stability, so he's going to get some free desert raiders as well as some horsemen, not free horsemen. Scout will spot the villager, and here comes the desert raider. Desert Raider does have an excellent bow, 7 damage, which is a little bit more than an archer, 2 more, and plus a decent attack speed as well. Does have no inherent range armor, does save the villager, barely. Probably best to keep her on the sheep. And yeah, he should be able to get a full encirclement there because you can see the edge of the house there, and there's a perfect spot for another house. Who doesn't want to have your house right next to the mining pit? A glorious mining pit. Very short commute time, as opposed to scenic view. Which pros and cons? Being a short commute time can be very nice. It's in walking distance. Don't need to take a horse to get to work. Okay, enough of that line of jokes. Scout trying to finish off the scout. We do not have desert raiders. We've got sofas being put on the field, and we've got some not Dons, but javelin throwers. Javelin throwers will get bonus damage against the desert raiders. Now think about it. They are always classified as light range, which means desert raiders will receive bonus damage from the javelin throwers. And they have no inherent range armor, and javelin throwers are okay versus horsemen since they have higher base damage, just slow attack speed. Being a alternative to the crossbowman while not really being a crossbowman. He does save the mining pit there. This force is not that scary, far from it. More javelin throwers, more sofas. No, I never really thought about javelin throwers as a counter to desert raiders, but he's just getting the free production for them. Mining pit mining camp being built. Mining pit is at half health. Does get a volley gun Desert Raiders. Desert Raiders have what, more health than the horsemen, right? 120? No, that is actually slightly less. Desert Raider or Sofas push way forward, engaging the Horsemen. Camel Unease debuff is going to be very useful against those Sofas. And the Desert Raiders do have a excellent sword versus cavalry. Double damage. And man arms attack speed. Sofas, in comparison, has slower attack speed. Archer attack speed. But still does hit pretty well. We also got a handful of Ayyubid archers, which going for more of them is definitely not a good idea. He sees Sofas and javelin throwers both counter the archers quite easily. So keeping the archers probably back at home probably be a better course of action because I don't think they're going to be useful on the field. Local Doggo will go down. He's also collecting up these berries. Since he has field control, he can be a bit more assertive collecting up the berries. He's also split up his village across multiple berry bushes. Is he going for economic wing growth? He is aging up. And he is going for economic wing growth. Very nice. This will put additional 100 berries in the berry bushes. Breaking the rule of foraging. Always leave some berries behind so it can replace itself. Horseman does go down. There's no Desert Raider there to provide the Camel Unease debuff. And when he ages on up, he has the technology or the structures for both crossbones to counter the Sofas and the Camel Lancers to counter everything the Ayyubid player has. Not Ayyubid, Malian player. So I would assume the Camel Lancer is probably the way he's going to go. He'd probably go for a handful of crossbows if opponents really pursues the Sofas, but when he sees the Camel Lancers, it's probably a good idea not to go for Sofas. Probably a good idea to go for Donzo. And no. Damn spam bot. We do now have the outpost garrison. One of the Desert Raiders do go down, the other one will go down to these javelin throwers. Very nice. Does get good volume on the archer, does not take it out. I started streaming on Kick again, because might as well. And I now remember why I didn't really bother even to stream for free on Kick. It's the damn spam bots. And the Ayyubid player has now aged on up. I think a decent amount of gold here. Don't see him. Oh, we do see a Moss here. He's going to try claiming some relics. He's going for double Moss. He's really going to try to seize those relics. We have more Donzo on the build queue. Very nice. He is somewhat close to aging on up. Has enough gold. Just need a little bit more food. Do see a handful of cattle ranches. Looks like there's the Grand Flauny Corral location. Hope there's enough space. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem like there's enough space there. Yeah, I don't know why. That just seemed like enough space, but maybe perfectly acceptable amount of space. Sofas seem to fire from the Camel Lancers. Yeah, probably a good idea not to blow out any more of the Sofas. These Camel Lancers on the field. Make his way down south, loot a little bit more, and the Sofos want to lose a couple more here. Sofos movement speed is greater than standard AV Cav, so you can pass abandoned scouts so the Sofa can escape. Down throw is there. This is and some Donzo. Not a whole lot of Donzo. Yellow could actually win the fight. stuff streaming on in. Donzo being quickly picked on off. Does there's some the Deserator there does go down. Sofa does escape on out of there. Of course, Donzo though simply not enough of them. It looks like these Malian or javelin throwers will go down. Another javelin thrower does go down. Donzos get a good volley off there. They damage there on the horsemen as well. And looks like this sofa is being pursued a little bit. So this sofa came for the relic. Yellow has claimed a relic. Now we got Donzo and John Throws for 4. That's a dead Desert Ritter. Oh, both sides are starting to macro up a little bit. In the meantime, and the sofa does escape out the wall over there, and I cleaned up that one spam message. Just need to clean up on the OBS side net. Dervish taking a bit of damage here. The Camel Lancer does get some good damage there. Dervish is one shot away from death. He is now down. Grand Felony Corral now being built. That will help him spike his food income. Howdy. I would like to have these replays on my second monitor. Thank you. I'm trying to multitask and get rid of that spam message. I hate spam messages. Properties and refresh. There we go. That damn spam message is now gone. We do now have the Castle Age now completed for the Malian player. Got the massive round of veteran research, going for 4 rounds of veterancy. Lancer's backing on off with a horseman scout in the region. We do have a handful of Giloms of field, 3 dervishes, 3 relics claimed, 1 relic picked on up. Last relic is here. And so Yellow has 4 relics. It's probably the most he'll probably get this game. And sorry, I had to close the OBS preview. I want to see that. Did take a bit of damage there. Got the deer being collected on up. Currently, Yellow has 62 villagers versus 51. He did go for economic wing growth, which gave him 8. Plus, second town center is a great way to get more villagers. He has not selected doctrine, another age up just yet. Probably not going for culturing logistics. That's generally only useful going to Castle Age. Trading advisors came quite nice. Get a handful of very healthy units. Trading Bazaar, I have no idea how that effective it is in Age 4. Seeing that people know it does not select it, probably not very effective. And Culture Bring Advance is probably the one he's going to go for, since the cheaper and faster age up is the best way to get your age up. Blue's not decapturing the Sacred Site here. Veteran research complete. The Spring Gold that the Mullen player had queued up was cancelled. His opponent has not deployed out any siege units, so it doesn't need the Spring Gold. And now we got the Poison Arrow research. Local Doggo goes down. Got decent number of Camelites there and a single horseman. No scout for spotting. Got the 2 mining pits here as well as here. I don't. 96 gold, so it looks like he has not fully. The walls there definitely threat some of the mining possibility. After all, in comparison to this mining pit, it is 102, so he is losing about 8 gold per minute. No, 6 gold per minute. Push very far forward, and Donzos, yeah, that formation. These Donzos also didn't throw the javelins over the wall. I would assume they did, but they didn't. Maybe giving them stop order command would probably help them do that. Don't know if they require Indonzo throw their javelins over the wall. I'm assuming they could. We got the phalanx research now being, well, researched. And that, of course, allow his spearman to get increased attack range, which may not be that useful, honestly. We've got Musfati Warrior, Javelin Thrower, Donzo, so a very large infantry composition of the Malians. We've got a Spring Golden Place here, fortified. Got some Gilons here that would be useful. We've got 16 Gilons, so his opponent has a good number of Musfati Warriors. But unlike, say, crossbowmen, it's a little bit more difficult to micro Musfati Warriors to counter the Gilons. So I have to rely on general A move forward and hope they connect. But Musfati Warriors are also pretty good versus spearmen, so regardless of what they hit in melee, they'll do fine, is whether or not if they get hit by something at range. Cam Lancers do take out a small volley there. It's a bit more of a smaller volley, but we do now have a Mangonel being put on the field. The Ayyubid player has 52 military units versus 88, the higher quality in favor of blue, but only by a small margin. Yellow has a very high quality but smaller army. And now we do have the Veteran Desert Raider upgrade. Elon will go down there. Bone Age Tier 4 activated. Musfati Warriors taking some damage there. They weren't camouflaged. Bit of arrows, bit of poison arrows on these units. Musfati Warriors will report the Gilon. Imported armor is being researched by the Malian player now. Musfati Warriors taking some decent damage there. They're just trying to recapture up that area. Do we see the age up? No, we do not. Who's moving around with his decent force? We've got a number of archers here as well. Over here, blues move around. We do see a number of villagers here that could receive some damage. Pumbaa's also in the region, which he could be aggravated. One village does go down. Number of exposed villagers there, and now we've got the Tower of the Sultan being deployed on the field. Mill being removed from the field. And we've got another mill up here. These berries could still be collected. Not a whole lot of deer remaining there. About 100 food, so it's not worth it trying to reclaim it. We got a keep over here to help him secure the gold. And yellow's now facing down south. We've got some double layered walls here. And small defense force, including a single spring gold. They need a little bit more. When these villagers do go down, does Tower Sultan have good vision range? It seems a bit far away from seeing vision range, so the Tower of Sultan may actually have decent vision range. I'm really trying to look at its vision range. Blue's not pushing around the other side. Does avoid the Mangonel fire there. Spring Gold, it's taking a bad path. Gonna be very exposed from that angle. And blue does distract yellow's army for the time frame. Still got a decent force being picked up over here. I got these forces torching down some various stuff. As well as here. Could hit those villagers, but maybe out of vision range. Yellow's pushing forward. Also engaging the Camel Lancers, and the one Camel Lancer does go down. Gilons are engaging the Donzos. Archers firing away. Musfati Warriors collapsing on in. Yellow's going to be completely encircled. Archers will do bonus damage to the Musfati Warriors, so it's not exactly a great fight there, but all the other stuff's going to do just fine versus Archers. And Blue's Archers actually pretty safe because Yellow's Archers in front of the Yellow melee units, so Blue's Archers range units will clean up Yellow's range units, no problem. Sofas, however, starting to get blooded down. Blue's melee force simply wasn't large enough. Elon's moving around. Since the field for the sofas. Our Sultan has some severe damage. The Spring Guard being on the outside of his own walls was actually in a good position to hit the tower for some odd reason. So the weird position the Spring Guard did come in handy. This game is going a little bit crazy at the moment. Elon's one of the archers there. Tower Sultan sent the doggies free and tipping over the cows. Elon's engaging the arrangements now. Tower of the Sultan does go down. Does not set free another round of doggies. He will shoot and take out more of the cows. So there's going to be a lot of food on the ground, which yellow or blue can still obtain. Even though killing the cows is a bit of a loss, they are still very edible. Got some units over here. Moose Fighter Warrior will gauge some of them. More Moose Fighter Warrior streaming on in, and Blue's force going to clean that up. Blue is out of wood there, so unable to build more cattle ranches. Well, more than one. And May will just start taking time to start eating the cows. They are quite delicious. And now we got two more Tower of the Sultans being flown in field. His opponent still has a single Spring Guard, which can be very useful. Tower of the Sultans only have 30 range armor rather than Battery Ram 50. Villager does go down there. Spring Guard does take a shot against the Gila. So has a good range force. Doesn't really have anything to engage the Tower of Sultans here, though. Yep, starting to clean up those cows now. Blue's archers gain some poison damage. There's a few times where the poison actually is doing something. Have his age on up. Nope, he's not age on up. He has gotten Golden Age 4, reducing the production cost of siege units. These Towers of Sultan are now costing 520 to 80. So they're still expensive, but they are pretty cost effective, honestly. Whereas some Battery Rams, you know, I actually don't remember what a Battery Ram's damage is at the top of my head, but I think 600 damage is quite significant to say the least. Additionally, it does have only take 3 population, and the 4 arrows it gets, it has 8 range. They're actually pretty good. Like, these guys, our Sultans are, I wonder if there's any comparison to them to Tower Elephants. Villager does go down there. We've got a decent number of archers and Moose Fighter Warriors for defense. Got a good number of sofas there. Since there's not any Desert Raiders on the front line, he can use the Desert Raiders to not get debuffed, or not getting debuffed by the Desert Raiders. Block. Fine, strolling Blake there. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. Not great. More sofas being put on field. Spring Guard engaging these units. Sofas advance by 4. Moose Fighter Warriors and connecting with the Gilons. Archers will get bonus damage against the Moose Fighter Warriors. Not for sofas. And looks like the Tower of Sultans are getting tied up a little bit there. They do still have excellent arrows. One of them does go down. Another one's almost down as well. 2 are down. He's going to back off of them. They will be able to defend themselves as they run away slowly. How many units here to actually throw torches on them? I wonder if they actually do torch damage. 16. Hard for me to tell. Another one of them does go down. Villagers getting picked on off. Yellow was trying to steal some of these berries, or try to establish some outposts here to engage the traders, which blue has gone for a good number of them. So if it's engaging the villagers, spring golem placement does get completed. The 2 tower Sultan towers do escape on out of there. How many traders do we have at the moment? He does have approximately 18. He's going for a bit of stone walls there. Outposts have been cleaned on up. Got some Gilons and crossbow in this area to engage the sofas. Gilon should be just fine. Over here, got blues 4 trying to tease villagers. More springborn placements for yellow. And now we're gonna age up for the Ayyubid player. Well, I went for the cheaper age up. I'm pretty sure he did because we don't see additional brokerages. So now the Ayyubid player has aged on up. He has plenty of wood and gold from some various items. Just pushing forward, he will be cleaned on up. This is what our warriors are, of course, light melee, so that they take the bonus damage with those archers. This is why warriors or our Jamators taking some damage there. We do have the siege towers to try and engage these various infrastructure. Sofas are here, they will clean up the archers and crossbowmen, no problem. Gold tower does go down there. The rest of the towers do go down as well. Sofas engaging these villagers. We do have some forward infrastructure being pulled out by yellow. Blue has enough gold age on up, needs a bit more food. I wonder if the cow has been replaced around the Grand Fulani Corral. It appears to be, yes. Many of these villagers are going down. Oof. Couple spear braces there, very nice. 4 of the hunters now being pulled in the field. 4 of the hunters looks like being built. I'll help protect the trade path. Very nice. I wonder if there's some toll outposts along the way. It doesn't appear he has any toll outposts to get some tribute. So if was engaging all of these villagers, gain some more hits onto them. Blue Swatty Warriors camouflage on the way forward. No scout to spot them. Maganel gets an excellent volley there. The beat archers get some good damage. Bombars getting ripped apart there. The capital does not go down. Actually, the Bombar is still alive, being tied up by the Giloms. And it was unable to get any of those Bombards. He does pull off the villagers there to repair up those Bombards. Very nice. Another Bombard being pulled in the field. And the armor tech is on the way for the Malian player. Capital has gone down. Once the quarter seems to fire. Onsecore takes some damage. Now got yellow keeping build in front line. Blue's starting to disintegrate. Villager gets sniped by that bombard or by the culvert. The rest of these units push way forward, gives you damage on some of the infrastructure. The spotty warriors engaging. Archers take a nice volley there. Maganello push way forward. That was 60 damage there. Another round of archers going down. Blue's army is getting ripped apart. And Blue does back the game. This hand grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.